Hello, did you know that more than half of all Canadians over the age of 50 have some amount of permanent hearing loss? And that number increases to 3 out of every 4 Canadians by the time they turn 60. In today's EH&S Safety Snippet, we're going to take a moment to chat about helping to protect your hearing, whether you're at work or at home. In this video, we will focus specifically on noise-induced hearing loss. This is where the hair-like cells in your inner ear are damaged from exposure to loud noises. These cells do not regenerate once they're damaged, so this loss is considered permanent. Most people don't typically notice this damage is occurring until there's an impact on their lifestyle, because the process is so slow and gradual. That is to say, the cumulative impacts of noise exposure builds up over time. There are 3 items to consider when it comes to controlling noise-induced hearing loss: the sound pressure level, or volume, which is measured in decibels, the amount of time you are exposed to the sound itself, and how far away from the sound you are. General conversation, which ranges between 60 and 70 decibels, is unlikely to damage your hearing even with continuous exposure. This changes as sound intensity increases. Above 85 decibels, your hearing is likely to be damaged if you're exposed over longer periods of time, with the recommended maximum at this level being 8 hours per day. As sound pressure increases, the recommended amount of time you should limit your exposure to decreases, and since decibels are a logarithmic scale, for every 3 decibels of increase, the exposure time halves. So what does that mean in real life? Well, power tools are a good place to start. Common tools such as drills, impact drivers, and saws often operate in the 95 to 100 decibel range. At home, outdoor power equipment such as lawnmowers, string trimmers, and snowblowers measure in the 90 to 95 decibel range, meaning you're likely to permanently damage your hearing if you're using these without hearing protection. If you've ever experienced ringing in your ears when you've left a concert, that is a sign that permanent and irreversible damage has occurred, since these concerts can reach peak levels in the 120 decibel range. But what about the less common items that people don't often think about? Hair dryers can measure at 100 decibels, and the headphones or earbuds most of us use to listen to our music are capable of producing sound in the 100 to 110 decibel range. This means that if you're listening to music at full volume, you're likely doing damage to your hearing. So how do you protect yourself? Stay farther away from loud noises if you're not wearing hearing protection, and try to use equipment that produces less noise. Wearing appropriate hearing protection, such as earplugs or earmuffs, will help to limit your exposure by effectively lowering the amount of noise entering your ear. It should be noted that these must be worn properly, fit properly, and be of the appropriate type and rating for the task at hand. And with respect to your headphones and music, simply be aware of the volume on your device. Most modern smartphones even have a setting in them that will help you to limit their maximum output volume to a safe level. Remember, noise-induced hearing loss adds up over time and is permanent, so please pay attention to the noise in your area. If in doubt, lower the volume or wear hearing protection. If you think you may have possible hearing loss, please talk to your doctor or visit an audiologist. And if you're not sure what type of hearing protection to use for a task or how to insert earplugs properly, please reach out and we'd be happy to help.